Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Aaron Nola gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well in his home environment, and I'm sure he's glad and comfortable that he's pitching at home in this one. Hopefully, he can string together another strong home start.
Now to the plate, Juan Lagares, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, Matty, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Wow. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
At the plate, Jed Lowry. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 4 for 13. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. It's the Mets 0. Phillies coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Noah Syndergaard gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Billy Newhouser. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and there's no doubt he's the biggest threat in this lineup. Don't miss any of his at-bats, because we're going to see if he's going to be shooting for the moon tonight.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And now Bryce Harper. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. First offering on its way. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Hernandez, the runner at second with one away. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
The 0-2 delivery. This is on the ground over to first. To Lowry at the bag. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia with no score. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The left fielder, number 52.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Cespedes.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strength.
Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Sometimes you just got to thank your lucky stars right there. Definite missed execution pitch right there. Eyes lit up on that pitch right down the middle.
Another example of how difficult it is to throw 3 quality pitches in a row. The first 2 pitches right on the corner. That one a little bit too much of the plate.
So stepping in, Michael Conforto. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's got 3 base hits in 24 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. He's got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. Cano waits on the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Here's Todd Frazier now.
the first baseman, number 21, Todd Frazier.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball one. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Still 1-2. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Cespedes is off at first with 2 away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Mets leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in, JT Realmuto having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
And he falls behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Hits this one hard the other way. And there's 1 away.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Striding into the box, Maikel Franco. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. Syndergaard, or Thor as he's often known. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Darno has it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this will be fouled away. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Drilled to first. Frazier's up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 1 for 5.
Travis d'Arnaud.
First offering on its way. This is foul right side. d'Arnaud, a California-born ball player. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted into center field. Oh, and he misses it.
Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he lost sight of it. But then I watch it and say, nope, that's just a blundered play. Can't really sugarcoat it.
Standing in now, Noah Syndergaard. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Here's Juan Lagares, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. One and 1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. 2-1 to Juan Lagares.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is at the knees and called strike 3.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. Oh, 0-2 the count to Jed Lowry.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Count remains at 0-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Harper giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Mets strand 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. First pitch on its way. Late that time for a strike.
0-1's the count.
swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Billy Newhouser, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a liner. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through a base hit.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now. But 2 as they finally get another base runner on. He stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a rhythm.
Throw over to the bag, runners back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Newhouser leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a line drive. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in there.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Two men on, 2 out, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the first baseline. Frazier is there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Coming to the plate now, Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Line towards center field, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Called strike, 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. The second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Up next for the bat.
Striding in once again, Michael Conforto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. Long throw to third. And McCutchen won't get him. He's in there at third.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Runners on the corners now with one man gone. And set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Now this has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far. So any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Standing in, Todd Frazier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Ready with the 0-1. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Sliced hard on the ground. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Mets lead this one 1-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Behind 0-2 now. Lowry to play this one at short. And that's out number 1. So coming to the plate, JT Realmuto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Popped up. Cano trying to get there. On to first, and there were 2 down. 2 are gone in the Philly 4th. And that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. First offering on its way. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We played 4 full. The Mets lead it 1-0. Striding in, Noah Syndergaard. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Fielded cleanly. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. He's set, and the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Into the box, Jed Lowry. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Syndergaard on second. Lagares on at first with nobody out. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Two on here with 1 man out, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. This is hit the other way out toward left field. McCutchen is under it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch. And given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
Thank you, Heidi. So next to the plate for the Phils, Odubel Herrera. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Here's another 0-2. Struck him out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First delivery to him on the way. Grounder down the line at third. McCutchen, base runner at first with one out. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Billy Newhouser, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. McCutchen is on his way home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a one-run deficit here as the side is retired. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mets are out on top, 1-0. Ready once again, Michael Conforto. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Michael Conforto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball one. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here's Robbie Cano now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He hit a sac fly earlier. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Cano is in Don't You Know, a part of his New York nickname days. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal. Hernandez takes it in. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
The first baseman,
digging in and looking for more, Todd Frazier. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled straight back. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets, but they're on top 1-0. Leading off the inning, Cesar Hernandez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Baseman, Cesar.
First offering on its way. High and deep to straightaway right. Conforto ranging back at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Wow, with this swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Now batting, Bryce Harper, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. From the stretch, unable to find the zone with the slider.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Hernandez isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He'll score, and the Phillies tie it. We're all square in 1 apiece. And he is out, trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. 1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Cano fields it cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. Conforto is there. And the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Thank you, Heidi. In now, Travis d'Arnaud. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board. So both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Wilson Ramos will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Standing in now, Juan Lagares. Fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Robert Gesellman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Robert Gesellman.
Digging in once again, Maikel Franco. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Maikel Franco.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. The windup and the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. The 1-1 home. Ground ball left side. McNeil over to his left. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, Center fielder.
So striding in, Odubel Herrera. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In now, Andrew McCutchen. Hit high and deep out to left field. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Nick Williams will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for the Phillies. Number 5, Nick Williams.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 0-1 offering. On the line, that's a base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Stepping into the box, Billy Newhouser. He singled his last time up. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a ball. And a ridiculous way to end the inning. Not sure if he thought he could steal home or what, but it's an easy tag for out number 3. 1 left for Philadelphia. Score remains tied 1-1. David Robertson comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Digging in to try it again, Jed Lowry. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Here comes the first pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Next up for New York, Jeff McNeil. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's in there for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Pulled toward right center field. Harper coming on. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
2 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Into the box now, Michael Conforto. A ball and no strikes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Two 2-0. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 0 for 4. 2-1 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 2-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Pops this one up. Franco in foul ground, and no one will track it down. He's set. The 2-2, and it's fouled away. Hard liner to center field. Pereira is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mets leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Keon Broxton will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Change for the Mets. Now playing left field.
Paul Sewald is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 51, Paul Sewald.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Billy Newhouser.
The shortstop, Billy Newhouser.
First pitch on its way. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Lined hard and deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Cesar Hernandez. And he's working on a 3-double game right now. First offering on its way. Swinging a soft liner. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The right fielder,
standing in, Bryce Harper. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at bat.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The windup and the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Cano has it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still tied 1 apiece. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Cano.
One, two.
Cano waits on the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. 1-2, 1-2. 1-2, 1-2.
He pulls this one into right.
Here, this one.
Harper is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Stepping in now, Todd Frazier, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
5-1-2.
Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Shallow center, chasing after it is Herrera. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball.
Oh, gotta get it. You gotta get that game winner.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. And the throw is there to record the first down.
Now batting, catcher.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. To the left side, but it's well fouled. 1 out, nobody on. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
So he sets him down swinging. JT Realmuto becomes out number 2 this inning. Digging in now, Maikel Franco. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-1 pitch. Liner towards second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Standing in now, Odubel Herrera. He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on.
Now both runners on the move. Oh, and this is lined into center field. It's down for a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And if you're wondering what's left on the Phillies bench, there you go. We'll see if one of them gets pressed into service here. Andrew Knapp will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 15, Andrew Knapp.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Hit high and deep to straight away right field. And that ball is gone. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Take it to New York. Let's go Phillies, man. Yeah, boy. Home run. Let's winner, baby. Let's do this.
Man, I guess a regular walk-off wasn't enough for him, so he blasts a grand slam in the final of that. That was something very special.
And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Phils came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. David Robertson earns his third win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs on 14 hits, 3 errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting off in the National League East, the Phillies picked up 14 hits in total as they got the best of the visiting Mets, 5-1. The Nationals totaled 11 hits as they took down the Fish in Miami, 5-1. Ian Happ had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate, leading the Cubs to a win over the Braves, 17-10. Jeremy Jeffries earned the 3rd W of his season, helping the Brewers push past the Mariners, 3-2. The A's completed a short 2-game sweep as they beat the Cardinals on the road, 3-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers only allowed 2 hits in the game as they got a road win against Arizona, 3-1. Brian Shaw won his 5th game out of the bullpen, leading the Rockies to a win over the Giants, 4-3. The Boston Red Sox allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd, 4-0. The Blue Jays smacked 15 team hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx, 7-3. The Friars amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the O's in Baltimore, 13-3. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. Jorge Lopez grabbed his 2nd win of the year as the Royals got the victory over the Indians, 7-6. The Detroit Tigers got 12 hits in this one as they were winners over the visiting Rangers, 8-1. The Rays got 18 hits as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities, 9-3. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim finished off a 2-game sweep as they walked off against the Reds in extra innings, 7-6. Garrett Cole twirled 8 shutout innings before turning it over to the bullpen as the Astros got the best of the Pirates, 1-0. He is currently leading the American League in wins. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.